Hey y'all, it's Vicky and welcome to another video. Today is Friday the 23rd of January and it is 33 degrees and we're down to the nitty-gritty now. We'll start seeing probably some precipitation tonight for a little while, and then it'll quit, and then, you know. I know y'all are tired of hearing about the storm, and I'm tired of hearing about it too. Let's just pray we don't lose electricity. Now, I know I'm hunting for something. Y'all know that, right? Right. And again, I want to reiterate what I said yesterday is thank you so much for all your support. Prayers, emails, everything, comments. And I hope wherever you are that you don't lose electricity, that, you know, your heat keeps running and all that good stuff. And those of you that are in the warm weather, y'all have fun. All right. I said if I was rich, I would get on a jet plane. Of course, right now you probably can't get on a jet plane, but I would get in the car and drive to Florida and go watch the Rolex 24. I think it's supposed to be like 75 down there on Sunday. It starts tomorrow though. All right, let's cut that engine off. I don't need the heat. All right, I got some things to show you. And that's about all. And I'm going to go to work. Okay. I don't know if any of you have ever seen this. A few months ago, I saw it on Tati Glam Life Guru's channel. This is the LMA 60% Urea foot care stick with 2% salicylic acid. If you have dry, cracked skin, and I don't care if it's your feet or wherever, this is excellent. Excellent. Since I've been using this, I've had no cracked skin. I put it on my elbows. I put it around my cuticles. I put it, everywhere. And yes, I do sanitize it with a wipe. But anyway, I mostly use it on my heels, where I usually have some cracked skin. But it's all healed now. And everything's just hunky-dory. So, this is worth every penny. Sometimes you can get it for $7.99 on Amazon. Sometimes it's a little bit more. You just never know. But I recommend everybody, men, women, children, whoever. I know there's no children watching me, but you could use it on children. But if you have dry elbows or if you have, cracking skin in your feet and stuff, check this out. Oh no, that says ice for Moravian Falls. I don't need no ice. All right, now, this is, LisaLisaD1, who I've watched for many moons on YouTube. She's a North Carolina girl, and I've talked about her plenty of times. Anyway, she has come out with her own lipstick line and lip liner line, and this is hers. She's not in collaboration with anybody else, but she don't have a lot of stock yet because, like I say, she is financing this all herself. And I didn't order any of the lipsticks yet because the color I wanted was already sold out when I got there. I don't think she got much stock in to start with. But what I did order was, and this I paid with my own money. She did not send it to me. This is the Longwear Lip Pencil. And the color is Entrepreneur. Now, I believe you could wear this as an eyeliner too if you wanted to. This is not exactly, but very close to Lancome's original lip liners. Not the ones they have now, but original. But the formula is very close to that. And the color of this one, like I said, is Entrepreneur. It is similar to Lancome Ideal. And if you've watched me for years, you know that that was mine and Lisa's favorite lip liner. Shade, everything. And then I went on and where I like, the not Anywhere Caffeine, but whatever walnut from Makeup Forever. And that one from Maybelline. But still, none of them I think can compare to this one. This is just long lasting. It's all I have on my lips today. I put the Merit lip oil on top. I just love it. This is my lips but better. Let me swatch it for you. There it is. I don't know how well you can see it, but there it is. It's just beautiful. And, you know, like I said, I would wear this and that's it. I think it's going to be long lasting. I know I said it's supposed to be long lasting, but it is. But the way it went on, I feel certain this will be long lasting. I think this rivals anything out there on the market right now. And like I say, I don't get anything from it for telling you that. And I'll link her website down below. Like I say, she still had some of these in stock Wednesday, but I'm not sure about now. And I can't remember the price. I'm sorry, y'all. I should have looked before I came, but I forgot. But I ordered it on Sunday or Saturday, Saturday or Sunday, and I got it yesterday. But then again, she's in Wilmington, North Carolina, and I'm here. Well, she's from right outside of Wilmington. You know, so that's a 5-hour drive from me. Anyway, I love it, and I think everybody would love it too. And then, some of you have been asking me about SPF sunscreen that's tinted. Now, I could tell you probably 10 different ones if I really sit down and thought about it. But the one I've been using pretty much through the winter so far is this one from Cetaphil, Sun 40 Everyday Sunscreen Tinted Face Lotion. It is SPF 40, and it has 100% mineral UV filters. Now, what does that mean? That means it has titanium dioxide and zinc oxide. Now, remember, mineral is not chemical. Well, I mean, everything's chemical, but you know what I mean. This one is not the ones, the mineral filters are not the ones that some people are scared of. It's not that I'm scared of them, but there's just some research out there that says, you know, they're not for everybody. The main thing I have with the chemical filters here in the United States, and I guess it's the way they formulate, is it causes my face to stay hot all the time. And then if I wear it several days in a row, which I don't do anymore, it will start tingling and just, my face don't break out. It just makes me feel hot. And this one does not do it. And I'm going to show you what the tint is. Now, there's only one color, I think. I don't think there's any more. What's this say? Reef Safe. But anyway, that's it. Can you see it? And I'm going to kind of put it over that lip liner to see what it does. To see if it covers it. Well, it covers it pretty good. See, there you go. So, if you're close to my skin tone, now this will acclimate somewhat to your skin tone, I think, then this will work. Of course, this one's at Walmart, the drugstore, and that's one reason why I like it. It's because it's not outrageous. You do get 1.7 ounces, which is not much for skin sunscreen. I want to say skin screen, which it is. That's not a lot of product, but if you're just putting it on your face, it will do you a pretty good while. It'll do you as long as the foundation will. But you have to make sure you apply this pretty heavily if you're using it for sunscreen. So, anyway, I know some of you, like I say, have been asking me, so I wanted to show you that one and show you that's kind of been my go-to for the winter. And, of course, I used it in the summer, too. But this one does go on matte. Usually, the mineral, there are a few that's a little bit glowy, but most of them go on kind of matte. So, just letting you know that if you have dry skin, it may not be for you. As far as chemical sunscreens, I do like the filters from Asia. I've not really tried any. I do have that one from Australia, but the ones from Asia just don't affect me, unless it's in my head, the way the ones in the United States does. Now, some of them are the same, but then they also have some different filters. That's why that moisturizer that I put on sometimes from Anea or Anua, it can't be labeled sunscreen. It does have 70 plus on it, so there are some filters in there, but I can't tell you that it's will protect you from the sun. But I do like that one if you wanted to try it, but I would be very cautious because, like I say, I don't know. I've never really gone out in the sun with it on. But like I say, it can't be labeled in the United States as sunscreen. But according to some, it is. All right, y'all, I got to go. And I hope y'all have a great day, great weekend. Like I say, I hope nobody loses electricity and nobody, you know, hopefully this storm, and I'm praying this storm weakens. And I know that some of you are going to get a lot of snow. I think Marsha probably is going to get a lot of snow. Maybe not. I don't know. She can, if she's watching, she can let me know. Marsha Johnson. She's my friend. And I know some in Oklahoma is going to get a lot of snow. There's going to be places that's going to get a lot of snow. I wish we were the ones getting a lot of snow instead of getting maybe an inch of snow and the rest ice. But I'm hoping and praying that it becomes just snow and we only get a little bit of ice. But I also know there's some people going to get a lot. Anyway, I can't help but be a little selfish, but I'm also praying for all of us. And if you pray, I hope you pray for all of us too. And it's not that I'm scared. It's just this is the first time I've been on my own. And, you know, I just kind of get anxiety a little bit, start thinking about, well, what if this happens? What if that happens? But I know God is in control. And, you know, for that Florida man to say that us haters, you know, are not Christians or that we're this and that, he has no idea. He has no idea how much faith I put in the man upstairs. And I know that there might be somebody that don't, but I do. And I'm going to go now. Going to talk to y'all later. Love you. Bye.